Paul, do you deal with any kind of chronic pain?
Well, I've been fortunate enough not to have any chronic back pain, but I could imagine it would be, challenging to say the very least. But I do struggle on before I get to me on the art of back pain. In fact, I can couple this into, I suppose, a chronic issue that I've suffered as well, which is some foot/ankle pain, and that's kind of gone back to a similar time that originated to where you have suffered from your back pain. And I do know what it feels like for there to be flare-ups on a cyclical basis. And the key for me has also been to have a regular strength training program, creating balance between that with also, having flexibility and mobility, but also having this element of unpredictable nature when it comes to, execution. And what that kind of looks like for me with my ankles would be, altering my gait when it comes to navigating kind of rocks. So I'd get down into a crouching position, and I spent many hours at Elwood Beach or St Kilda Beach, navigating those rock faces overlooking the pier. And I would slowly, in a kind of a crouching walking position, just try to navigate some certain surfaces that are unpredictable. And I would jump on them, and I'd slowly build up my resilience towards it. And when I continued to do that, I found that my condition would just improve to a point where it was effortless. And that's a really important kind of aspect. And the way I could see something like that, kind of manifesting with with back pain could be something where a lot of people would be like, I don't, for example, a snatched grip deadlift from a deficit position, which would be like your feet on a raised position, your arms completely wide like so, and the bar down below your knees. Now, anybody with back pain, like you'd probably cringe at that even thought and concept. But if you started at a really light load and just allowed your back to be exposed to that range of motion, and then being really patient with it and building up slowly. In my experience, something like that could be a really powerful kind of way to expose your back to all different forms of range of motion, all different forms of unpredictable nature. And then when it comes to, coming to pick up your children, you're just that much more equipped.
I love it. I'm going to test that out next time I'm at the gym.
Do it with like a stick first.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, the trap bar's been a gift when it comes to doing deadlifts. It just feels like it holds my body in the correct shape, so I'm not putting too much pressure on my back. And I take things very slowly, and I do things light, but I just make it a regular practice. And I think that's the key to building that body awareness, is just a regular practice.
Regular practice, slowly but surely building up that load, progressive overload in a really patient way. And that can look differently for everyone and for different exercises. Like I said, for me, it was like navigating in unstable rock surfaces and slowly lifting my feet off of the rocks to get a little bit of plyometric work into my feet and to my ankles. And then, sure enough, over a period of time, I'd be leaping over 2-3 rocks at a time, and that was a really powerful practice for me. So load happens in all different ways. A load can also happen in your nutritional practice. You can look at loading up by instead of having a double cheeseburger, you're only going to have a single cheeseburger this week. And eventually, sure enough, Macca's has been eliminated from your practice altogether, and you've gone to a salad.
Well, this is definitely the progression or the regression, whichever way you want to look at it, that we support our clients with. So it's all about balance. It's with like a duty of care. Some people want it differently and just want a very kind of militant, stop, pause moment, and other people like to take the gentle approach and regress or progress where it comes to loading. So wherever you're at, that is perfect, and we just love supporting you to get to where you want to go.
Love it. Thanks for sharing, Dan, and it was good to get some insight.
Yeah, awesome. I can't wait to do those. Tell me, break down the exercise, the name of it, because there were many elements to it.
Well, so this is basically a deficit. This is a deficit snatch grip deadlift. So I'll try and link to it in the show notes, but it's a challenging one because you're going to be exposing your back to all different types of ranges of motion that it probably has never been exposed to.
Looking forward to reporting back, Paulie. Thank you for the tip.
Thanks, Dan.